Let's watch a video of exactly when all of this started.
A large crowd quickly gathered to protest what they thought was an enforcement on undocumented immigrants. Now, a woman who was arrested protesting that day is shedding new light on what agents were really looking for. 27-year-old Isabel Lopez has been indicted on 4 counts, including obstructing, impeding, resisting, and assaulting officers. Authorities say that Lopez punched an FBI agent in the head, kicked and shoved other federal agents, and even threw a softball at the back of a Hennepin County deputy. And what Lopez and others thought was an ICE raid was actually part of a criminal investigation, one that yielded 900 pounds of methamphetamine. Multiple federal agencies executed search warrants at a number of locations. They are all connected to an investigation into drug trafficking, human trafficking, and money laundering. Officials say they recovered 900 pounds of meth from a Burnsville storage shed worth $22 to $25 million. Agents also seized gold-plated guns and portraits of Al Pacino's character from the movie Scarface. Lopez made an initial appearance in U.S. District Court. Remember, these are federal charges, and authorities say she will remain in custody pending a detention.
So that is how the protests started. But Gavin wants you to believe something totally different.
But instead of focusing on undocumented immigrants with serious criminal records and people with final deportation orders, a strategy both parties have long supported, this administration is pushing mass deportations, indiscriminately targeting hardworking immigrant families.
Oh yeah, those immigrants were really hardworking. They were laundering money, rugs, and trafficking. But you want us to believe a different story, don't you?
Saturday morning, when federal agents jumped out of an unmarked van near a Home Depot parking lot, they began grabbing people, a deliberate targeting of a heavily Latino suburb. A similar scene played out when a clothing company...
Now, see, Newsom, you know that was where they were actually serving the warrants. Tom Holden has even explained this to you, but you still went off the rails and used this piss-poor lie of a narrative. Well, Newsom, it was your incompetence that caused for Trump to have to intervene. See, he cares for the American people. You only care about protecting your interest and the criminals that make those interests very lucrative for you. With that bust, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of rugs that money could have been made off of throughout the entire country. Of course you would want to handle it yourself. Even though cars are burning, businesses are looted, officers are being hit with Molotov cocktails, rock, and much more. But, like you said,
like many states, California is no stranger to this sort of unrest. We manage it regularly and with our own law.
That's right, with your own law enforcement. I'm starting to believe that all these sanctuary cities are nothing more than an open portal, free for all. The main hub of base of where all of the trafficking, rugs, and money laundering take place. I guess you do got to cut the head off the snake, don't you? Country crazy.